Honestly, I have a confession.
Here we go.
Inhabit a
Have
human.
a dance off.
Yeah, you gotta greet them like this.
Hold
You
on.
gotta start greeting them.
If they ever happen to have a human skin,
Extra 30 seconds, so twice as long.
Dude, exactly. Worth it. We went to the moon in 10 years. Well, it took millions of years, but
Wait, what? I don't know if any of our fans know or don't know about this, and it's crazy to me that anyone doesn't know about this.
Are we ready, gentlemen?
yes.
You gentlemen. Welcome back to the Picky Boys podcast.
Hello.
Welcome. I have an ailment today.
Oh, get away from me.
Wait, what does an ailment mean?
Sickness.
Sickness.
Okay.
Or is an ailment the solution? Wait, no.
No. And
No, that's
I
an
think
ailment.
I think an ailment is like
Element.
a side effect of a sickness. So if you have the flu, an ailment would be, I have a stuffy nose.
I have an element of something. No, my ears. You know, I have really sensitive ears, so my ear is starting to feel a little weird, like a little painful, like the coming on of an earache. So I did the classic 13 shots before, and my ear is feeling pristine.
So you're 13
actually?
shots in right
Oh,
now?
100%. Dude, that is like, you got to know your numbers, you know? I know my numbers. 13 shots is my cure for an earache. Goes away every time.
Jesus, wait, you're 13 shots deep right now?
I was, and I'm coming down, so the earache's starting to come back.
Oh, go take 6 more.
I know, it's because it doubles down after.
Yeah.
It loses effect twice as fast. Half-life of the shots doesn't
Half-life.
apply.
Does it have to be a specific alcohol or anything?
No, anything 13 shots within a pretty unreasonable amount of time fixes it.
Because I remember wasn't your cure for like a cough or sore throat like a shot of 151?
No. That was my dad's cure, and also doesn't cure a sore throat. No,
His dad got a lot of sore throats.
Yeah, my dad was always sick.
Actually, every night.
Every night, my dad was horribly sick. No,
That one I feel like I believe more.
no, not a sore throat, but it works if you're congested and stuff, and you take a shot of 151. Your whole system flushes.
Clears
Like you're
the pipes.
pissing yourself, your fucking snot just becomes dust, and you get
Yeah.
it all out of there.
But I actually believe that it could do something for a sore throat as well because it's just such a high alcohol content. Maybe it's, disinfecting, burning.
Oh, it has to
Dude.
burn any germs there.
Dude, I don't know. When you have a sore throat, and there's no way that you're not supposed to eat spicy things. You're not really supposed to drink acidic things. I don't think a shot of hellfire is gonna fucking solve the problem.
Spicy and acidic things, those will just agitate the sore throat. Such high volume, high content of alcohol, it's very hard for any germs to exist in that environment.
I agree with that. I'm just saying I don't think it's helping. The only way I see it helping is that the pain that this will cause will be so immense that any other pain feels like nothing. So it's like break the bone to not feel the other bone broken or something like that.
Have you ever had moonshine? I see all these videos of people having moonshine for the first time. It's like, whoa. I've always wanted to try it. I've never had it.
No,
Well,
I don't know any like people who own outhouses. Like, what are we talking
Oh,
about?
no. If you're making moonshine, you need an outhouse to shit
You
in.
need an outhouse.
But is the stuff they sell at the liquor store real moonshine?
No,
or
I don't think so.
No, you need it from a
Okay.
toilet, and there
You're
has to be
talking
an
about
outhouse.
the real stuff.
I'm talking about the hooch.
The
Yeah.
stuff Farmer Billy makes in his
Yeah.
fucking bathtub.
To have good
Yeah.
moonshine, you need a dog chained up to the fence, an outhouse, and a toilet
What kind
to
of
make
dog?
it in. Rottweiler.
Oh, yeah.
You need a demon dog, like something really that
Something's
can,
going to protect your moonshine.
yeah, or something that'll
Yeah.
hurt whoever's coming to steal it. Yeah.
Okay.
But my point is, you got to know your numbers. I know an earache, 13 shots gone. I have numbers. I could make myself last longer.
In bed.
Oh, 100%.
What's the number for that, and what's the technique?
All right, I'll tell you this. So I've learned many trial and error, many slip-ups.
Many times dick not working and coming too quick.
Yeah.
There's a delicate balance.
There's a
It's
sweet
like a
spot,
seesaw.
and it took me years to perfect it. No, it's like 8 shots of vodka, and then 2 shots of whiskey, and then a shot of tequila right before, and I could last at least an extra 30 seconds.
So 10 shots.
10 shots. But
Extra 30 seconds, so twice as long?
dude, exactly. Worth it. Try it.
Wait, but now you don't have to adjust this very scientific mathematic formula for, let's say, how much you ate that day. And when was the last time you drank? Because has your tolerance gone down? Nothing?
That's true. That's true. I would say always do this on an empty stomach.
Okay.
See, now that's
Be safe.
And that's the other variable. You don't want to be throwing up in there. You don't want to be throwing up in the batter's box.
What about the hotness of the woman? Does that matter?
That's a good point, too. That's the X factor in the equation.
Yeah, that's
the X variable.
First of all, I don't have to worry about that. It's all worse than that anyway. No, but it's.
You're saying once the number, you don't even see it anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like the vision's, you're in such a pocket that the vision's going. You're hoping that everything's all right. Okay. I don't know if I'm banging the couch or not, but it does work. I have my numbers. Point is, know your numbers. Do you know your numbers?
No.
You have to have something like. I know an Uber ride, right? Let's say the Uber ride's 45 minutes. I know 6 shots, boom, 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 will get me to the right spot at the end of the Uber ride. As soon as my tummy feels warm. 45-minute Uber ride, I can handle it. You can't sober up in an hour Uber ride.
I don't know. I really don't know my numbers. You kind of sound like an old Civil War doctor. You're like, ear infection? Give him 13 shots of whiskey. And it's like, we're going to hack off his leg? Just give him half the bottle.
Yeah. Whole bottle. There's Jack for that. The whole bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, honestly, they got through surgeries back then without anesthesia somehow.
Barely.
So there has to
That
be,
is crazy.
There has to be some method to it. Dude, they used to saw people's legs off and inject water in their leg and say, this is anesthesia, and that worked, and they didn't feel it. How does that work?
You just made that up.
I swear to God, I don't know if it was water. That's the only part I might have fibbed. My point is they gave him like a placebo shot in the leg. Like, oh, this is going to numb it, and they just pretend to stick him. And the guy...
What, saline?
I don't know, something, yeah. And the guy was like, oh, wow, I can't feel my leg, and they would just cut it off.
Placebo effect is crazy, dude.
Dude, placebo effect is weird, man. The mind, if I'm convinced that my leg can get cut off and I won't feel it, guess what? Not happening.
You know people who are allergic to, I forget what they tested it with. I think they used roses. And they had a bunch of people who were allergic to roses, and like half them they gave fake roses, half them they gave real roses, and everyone had allergic reactions.
What?
The placebo effect goes the other way, too. It can make make surgery easier, or it can make your life harder because you just think that this is a real rose and you're allergic to it.
I know, that's why you have to have a good...
But they would get rashes and bumps and things like that. Physical reactions. It wasn't just in their head. It's the placebo effect, man.
That's weird.
Wow.
That's why you have to have a good like bedside nurse and a good trip partner. Because like as soon as I pop shrooms and someone goes, oh God, you took a lot, over. Yeah. Spiraling. If someone was like, oh, you didn't take that much, you're going to be just okay. I'd be like, you know what? Thanks, man. I can handle that.
You're doing great, buddy.
Thanks, man. But if someone's like, we're all dying, the earth is collapsing. I'm like, Jesus.
They start showing you videos of demons and shit.
Yeah, they start playing Hurt by Johnny Cash.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds terrible. I mean, you just gotta pick them right. You gotta know how to pick them.
You gotta know how to pick those roses.
So what's your shrooms number?
Oh God, I'm not that. I'm not. Yeah, how many shrooms?
It's a numbers game, dude.
How many shrooms could you take before? I don't know. I'm not good at that.
20 mushrooms.
I got 20 mushrooms. I'll go right to bed. No. One time I took, no, that's a Patreon episode. That's a Patreon story. Link in bio. Join the Patreon. You get all the spicy stuff. I can't go there.
That's true. I was just going to say, you're just going to give it away. You just said it last week on Patreon.
No, I can't go there.
You know what? Something that happened the other day? Oh, were you going to say something?
No.
Oh, I was just thinking about this because I don't know if any of our fans know or don't know about this. And it's crazy to me that anyone doesn't know about this. And I'm pretty sure Danny didn't know about this until he saw me do it.
What are we talking about?
But every couple months when I'm like going to the store paying for something, right? And I go and tap my card to pay. Someone like behind me, either a friend or a random person goes, what the fuck did you just do? And I go, tapped my card. And then, this technology has been out for years now. And people are still surprised to this day that you can tap your card with the chip to pay. You don't have to insert it. You don't have to swipe. You just bing. And people behind me go, what the fuck was that? It's magic.
I'll be honest. I don't think I've ever done that one time.
But the technology exists.
Yeah, like when I see it, I'm like, oh yeah, shit, that does exist. But it's not in my head like, oh, I wonder if this guy's going to tap it. Is he going to tap it or insert that shit? Oh, he's tapping it. Sick.
That is true. I was one of those people who was absolutely hoodwinked. I didn't know that you could even tap. Because for a long time, my card didn't have a chip. I was still working with just like a basic old plain Jane swipey swipe
barcode,
and then finally I got the new one, and I was like, oh, now we can tap. But sometimes it still doesn't work as well. You gotta
nothing works well.
You kind of like have to like
works.
Flop it against the thing, and you're like tapping it and pressing it and bending it all different kinds of ways, and you're like, let me just fucking insert it.
Let me just stick it in.
But even inserting and swiping, nothing that comes out ever works.
But now I tap every single time I go on the New York City subway. I tap.
I stick it in every time.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, I can't. It would be cool though if I could just have my wallet out and just like press my wallet on the thing and like that works instead of having to take it out. Because I feel like if I already took out my credit card and did all this, just now I'm gonna tap it like a little baby. I feel like just
Again, your preference, up to you. Not gonna judge you. If you want to stick it in and take it out and pull it in and out and in and out, whatever you want to do.
Until
I just was surprised every time someone goes, "What the fuck what was that? What did you just do?" No one knows about this.
it's like, oh no, I used to work here. We have a secret code. Like obviously, like this is a thing that exists, guy.
Or they just think I'm not paying. Like I tap and just walk away, pretended to pay.
Like, no, come back, pay. It's like, first of all, if we got out of there without paying, don't say a fucking word.
Yeah, we have friends who would
monsters.
Also, I've been a big fan of the Apple Pay recently. I love that shit. Just type your phone.
Boop. I had someone pay me
Love it.
instead of Venmo with Apple Cash, and I don't know how to get it off my phone. I have $34 just in my phone, and it reminds me every time I open up my.
You can only use it for music.
Is that true?
No.
I don't know how to get it off my phone. $34. I could buy like a shoe or something.
Yeah, it's like 2 packs of White Claws or something.
Yeah. Well, no, it's like 1 pack now. Inflation.
True.
Well, I'd say they're only like 20.
It's not 2 packs. Tax.
True.
Tax, yeah, that's a good point.
I think in the next update, Apple is actually like any business or anybody can accept payment with their iPhone. So someone can tap one iPhone to another one and send payment. But this is like sending the entire payment processing business into like a spiral, because Square, which is like the thing you used to have to accept payments, is essentially useless.
I was about to say, what about Apple's just taking out businesses left and right. Apple, Amazon, and another one. Insert there.
Google.
Taking out Google. Taking out people everywhere, left and right.
Nothing will ever beat Google just copying Microsoft's entire suite, documents, spreadsheets, and slides, making it better, making it online, and making it free.
And
it's ridiculous.
Making it save every second, so you don't accidentally. I hit the power button.
7
6 hours work lost.
Yeah.
Because the Microsoft Office suite used to be like one of its main product offerings, and Google just went dick on the table. Everybody can have this now.
It's free.
It's so much better.
Dude, what about Amazon with the Kindle? Do you guys know what they did? They just sent it out like at cost or a little below cost just to ruin everybody else. And Bezos just
That's illegal.
Bezos just went,
That's
don't care. I swear to God, I think they released the Kindle at cost or something.
I believe it.
And it was just everything else crushed. And they were just like, now we're going to raise it to $200 because no one's around no more.
Well, Amazon was a bookstore. Started as a bookstore.
As long as
Back
you
to your
say,
roots.
Back to your roots.
As long as I used to juggle, so I could kick every clown in the balls now.
Oh my God! Did you see the new Amazon thing? They can scan your palm, so everybody has an individual palm print, and so that is what they think is like the next thing for self-identification, like in Amazon stores and stuff. Like you can scan your palm, Amazon will have it, and then you can pay with it. You just like cover your hand over. Boom, payment done, because you've identified yourself with your palm.
Wait, what is this at the store?
Yeah, it's like it's like
store.
something at the Amazon store or something. That's where they're testing it out now. But they want to. This is what they want to do. They want your palm to become the kind of like key to your identity and payment information.
Man, no one's going to be able to commit a crime anymore.
No.
It's going to be literally impossible.
Oh my God, committing crimes has become so much less fun.
It's so hard.
Yeah, there's no such thing as a good old fashioned let's do a little robbery or heist or anything.
You can't just get your buddies in the yard and go, we're going to rob the bank on.
Yeah,
I was gonna just name drop a bank by us.
Now it's just like every fucking Joe Schmo with a Ring camera. It's like, oh, there they are.
Yeah, we got them.
We got them.
I know you need like 8 Harvard degrees to get away with robbing a bank now.
Yeah, it really has this incentivized crime, and I guess that's a good thing.
People constantly getting caught.
He talked about it for like 5 minutes, saying how terrible it's gonna be. He's like, "Oh, I guess it's a good thing."
Actually, my money is safer now. So how bad? Because I can't rob it, it's better. I don't know.
Well, I mean, same with the fucking I don't know. Cash is gonna go away, and now every little thing you buy and every little piece of money you make is all gonna be just
in the air.
No, the government's gonna know about it. There's no way to cheat on your taxes once
saying
everything's on Apple
Once
Pay.
cash is gone. Yeah.
Not that I do that, IRS.
Yeah. It's a legitimate everywhere. No, once you, dude, if they're already getting our palms, as soon as you enter the store, there's going to be a camera that just gets your face.
Antonio's palm.
You pick out what you want, and then you leave, and the camera just charges you what you grab. It's going to be, I don't even know what's going to happen. Or when. That's what's more important. Because who cares what's going to happen if I'm dead? I don't care.
It's
I
way,
don't, I don't
way
care.
before that.
Oh, then good. If I'm not dead, then yeah, I'll start caring about it.
Yeah.
Like,
no,
you
this
know,
is going to be the next,
like everybody else.
10 years max.
10? We went to the moon in 10 years. Well, it took millions of years, but but from when we said it to when we did it, it took 9 years. And then the Mets won the World Series that year. No one cares though.
Dude, I think in 5 you're gonna start ordering. Oh, I need this little wire for the Piggy Boys, and then a drone's gonna go.
Honestly, fucking
Bomb your house and then drop it off.
When will that happen? Because I'm ready for it.
Yeah.
It's terrible. Oh god, I'm not getting into wires.
And then people are gonna start having like warfare and start shooting down the drones.
Oh,
Yeah.
and stealing the things.
And
Yeah.
you get a surprise gift package if you shoot it.
Instead of stealing packages like the people normally do, they just bow and arrow the drones down. It's like, oh, I hope we got a good one today. It's like, this duck's not meaty enough. This is just like...
Once those like Boston Dynamic robot dogs are starting patrolling places, that's when I'm gonna be like, okay, this is very strange.
Okay, I'm starting to get a little scared.
Because I'm afraid of dogs in general. So
robot
robot dogs are not my thing.
They're already doing that at the border.
No.
Yeah, they're doing it at the border, and they do that at like every SpaceX like launch site to go check things if they're about to launch something and it's not safe for a human to go. They'll send one of those fucking weird robo dogs in there. Oh, they're fucking terrifying.
Dude, if there were just robo dogs patrolling the streets, that'd be so scary.
You can also like kick it over and it'll get back up.
That's scary too.
I think, and it's hard to kick over. They have such good balance. They'll like do a flip to like
or
regain balance.
they'll do like that weird like kind of sideways horse gallop until
Yeah.
they're okay. you know what'd be scary, dude? What about if anybody hasn't watched the Boston Dynamics robots, just look it up and watch them jump around. I'd be more scared if the one that looks like a human is like running on the rooftop.
And it can do backflips.
It could do backflips.
They had a robot doing backflip. I can't do a backflip.
Yeah, this robot's tricking out in front of me, just impressing me, stealing my girl, and now he's putting on. I don't know.
The one thing that's funny though about robots is that like they can do all of these things much better, but they can't do like things that would kind of include them in society. Like, have you ever seen it try to dance? God, it was terrible.
Dude.
it couldn't hold a beat to save its life.
Dude,
Idiot.
It would still dance better than some people.
Oh, no,
It would still dance better.
that's for sure.
It
It's
depends.
also like, oh yeah, this thing can do backflips. It can run at like superhuman speeds, jump across building tops. But that idiot can't dance.
Can't dance.
Fucking
Yeah.
got him.
Yeah.
Like an idiot
Yeah,
robot.
It's like, oh wow, look at you hear about
It's got
Spider
guns on its arms.
You hear about Spider-Man swinging around stopping crime? Yeah, the pussy can't dance though.
Well, no, but the reason I say this is because it's important for us if they ever also, inhabit a
Have a
human.
dance off.
Yeah, you
If-
gotta greet them like this.
Hold
You
on.
gotta start greeting them.
If they ever happen to like have a human skin and we start to not be able to tell the difference between them, we have to say everybody dance.
Time to boogie.
Everybody.
Yeah, then we're just gonna start murdering people who can't dance.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that should happen.
Well, that's how you live. Required at the age of 5 and up, you got to go to tango classes to distinguish yourself from the robots.
Oh man, I was just at a wedding, a white wedding, so probably half of the people there would be murdered. that dance floor was bleak.
Yeah, like just the cops roll in, the future cops into the white wedding. They're like, we suspect a robot in the vicinity's gone rogue. Everybody, I'm sorry, start dancing. And it's just a bloodbath until they get the robot.
Also, the wedding was a beautiful wedding, by the way. But the wedding was taking place
Here we go.
inside of a YMCA. Didn't play the song.
That's just a
fun
crime.
to
What the
Stay
fuck
at
is
the-
wrong with
That's
these
just
people?
that's just a crime.
That DJ should be shot.
Can you
By a
dance?
robot.
Yeah.
Can you dance? No, isn't it something that they wouldn't be able to distinguish shapes or something?
No, it's like children's writing. So like if you ask a child to draw a house, like we know it's a house, but because it doesn't look like a house,
a robot's like, what is this?
a robot or any artificial intelligence has a really hard time understanding that. But they're getting much better at it.
So children are so dumb that they can fool the robots.
Yeah, and basically we know like the shapes they're trying to put together. This is so, but because it's not like and not anything recognizable, the system has a very hard time to figure it out. But again, they'll
figure it out.
They're starting to figure it out. I
Yeah.
mean, these AIs get more powerful and smarter every day.
How does that see? Where is that bridge? Like of okay, well, I know this uncreative child drew this shitty house, but I know that's a house. How do you get a computer to know that's a house? Like that's so weird. I don't know.
Well, right now, one of the things that Google is trying to teach its AI by doing is you can go on like it's called like draw.io or something, and it's basically like you draw something until the AI figures out what it is, and so like if people just continually do that, it will train an AI to be able to see like learn people's patterns of how they start to draw something.
Oh, good. So now I have to go and start entering thousands of drawings, the opposite of what the things are, so I could keep the robots dumb.
I mean, Google has made it like a fun thing. It's like, wow, look at this! Look how fast this robot can guess what you're trying to draw.
We know what they're doing.
But they're really just collecting information.
They're gonna ask me to draw a house. I'm just gonna start drawing sharks and just start drawing me. Like robots murdering other robots or something. Just feed it with that information.
I'm gonna build a robot that just automatically draws bad drawings and inputs it into that.
So now
it's a robot war now.
Yeah, you put a traitor in the robot army.
Yeah.
We can do that. Say what's up.
Terminator. It's like the one, the good one that comes back to save them.
Arnold.
Yeah.
True, but
you're creating Arnold, not the first one.
Not the first
We're
one.
not talking about the first one.
We also always assume that it will be this,
It will be.
It will be.
This one hive mind intelligence. Like, what if one robot has like robot superiority and is like, fuck those other robots?
That's worse.
Oh.
Is it worse?
Well, now
I think I'd rather them be in a robot v robot conflict, and then we can just kind of be on the side. Like,
Then we're just the casualties.
Yeah,
we're just the
casualties of war.
sidelines.
So what are you saying? Like the fridge will look at a toaster, be like, "What are you doing in this house?" Like, what are you talking?
Well, no,
about?
I'm talking
turf.
about more
This is my
like
turf.
neural networks. Like if Google's AI man and Apple's AI person is like, fuck you.
Oh, that would. Oh, see that I can see happening. Like just different.
I'm smarter and I'm better, and the things that I want to happen are more just, and so I'm gonna fucking try to destroy you.
Right, but I feel like but then everything would have to happen at the same time, like a space war, but an alien war. Like they would have to create these AIs at the same capacity at the same time. Because whoever gets there first is going to take over the other one, like real war.
That's true.
We're just going to start
And
taking
also,
over planets.
Let's say there are two completely separate, powerful neural networks. If they are smart, what?
Big word. That's what I was looking for. You crushed it.
If they are smart, which I think we think they are, they'll just merge and then be unstoppable.
That's true. Like they're fighting all this time. They're like, but together
But together,
we can do it.
combined knowledge.
That'd be scary. I don't know. Then we'll figure it out.
You put a kill switch in it.
Yeah, but then they, somehow they.
I mean,
kill
that's
switch isn't working.
that's the answer, right? Just like go back to like electricity, and just really shut them all down.
I don't know if we have to go back that far. We could go back to
Things that don't require a computer,
yeah, like
a light.
Yeah, we just need things to turn on at least, like lights.
But we'd have to get rid of the internet and our smartphones and all these things.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. You could just kill me.
Okay.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm not going back.
No more podcasts.
Yeah,
Internet's gone.
I'm not going back. Oh yeah, that's the main. We have warring robot nations from the companies that we don't do trust, but we're gonna still do the podcast when the house is on fire.
Semi don't do trust.
Semi don't do trust.
Do you trust them?
Semi don't do.
Oh, definitely not.
No, I don't trust them at all.
Semi don't
Trust
do.
any of them.
More on the don't do side.
But why?
Definitely
why
semi.
And they shouldn't strive for my trust. They're companies. They're there to make money.
That's
They're not
true.
there to make me trust them.
I'm not saying. Hey, I'm not advocating for anything here.
Unless me trusting them helps them make more money. That's the only reason they would want my trust.
There's definitely something like that.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, that's definitely true. You trusting them definitely makes them more money.
So then they'll probably strive for my trust.
I don't even
know,
trust
but
Amazon to get my package here.
Amazon simply stole money, like straight up didn't deliver something to me, and then said, "And we're not giving you a refund." And honestly, you can suck my balls. That's what they said.
I saw the email. That was verbatim. What happened?
Just ordered some weight plates, and they never came. It said like, what did it say? It said It said on the way. The package said on the way.
Or running late, may arrive soon, or
And
not.
then we messaged them because this is me and my brother wanted these weight plates. So we messaged them. They said, "Oh, it says on the way. It should be there." Like, and this is like a month later, and they said it said on the way. It should be there. Just like wait. And then we waited like to like 3 months later, and we're like, "Hey, like it still says on the way. It still hasn't come." And they went, "Oh, you waited too long. You have to request a refund within a month." And I went, "You told me to wait."
Yeah, that's what. Honestly, that's what you get for listening to a person.
And I submitted. I asked to speak to the manager. I Karen did everything. I submitted a BBB, Better Business Bureau report. Everything.
Damn.
But nothing. It's still.
JT
If I
put
log
on
in,
his blonde wig.
if I log into Amazon to this day, it says on the way. Just fuck me.
Where could it be? Definitely on the way. I just don't know.
It's definitely on the way.
Yeah, we had to go. Musk sent it to Mars first, and it's coming back. No, dude, I don't know.
Yeah, fuck Amazon. To me, Amazon, that's the big
That's
bad
the big
evil one.
That's the big bad.
And largely I boycott Amazon. I don't shop from Amazon.
I can't say the same.
Well, that's because you like torturing yourself for no reason.
No, I don't think it's necessary. Like everything
honestly,
I need, I can find.
It's going to be
stores.
necessary in like 3 months. I've gone.
What's going to happen in 3 months?
I'll tell you. I've gone into physical stores. Not only do the shelves look like they just got robbed, every time I go in, they don't have anything. Everything's going out of business. I'll give it 3 months. Everything.
Dude, not only
okay,
dude, the stores on the shelves on stores right now look terrible. Not only that, especially the grocery store. Dude, I went in, there was just no meat, no beef anywhere, and the whole beef section was empty. And I'm like, what the fuck? What's happening? I look up on my phone. It's like beef shortage in the U.S. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
How is this possible? I need to order my beef on Amazon now.
I would go to the Rite Aid around here somewhere before it closed, and every time we went in there to buy alcohol, there was just like a smaller and smaller and smaller supply, and I realized it was just they never replenished what we took, so we would like take and then like go back and like, all right, well we can't do the same thing obviously because it's not there, and just keep taking and taking and taking. 2 weeks later, out of business.
3 months.
3 months. I'm telling you, they're just speeding up.
There's for some reason of all the terrible modern luxuries that I indulge in, for some reason, like I've always thought that it was a very bad thing for us to just be able to be like, oh, I want that, boom, it's here. Like that's always seemed like, oh, this is not the way we're supposed to go and like just go, just look at things and be outside. Just like I feel like it's just like a fast track, just never leaving your house ever.
This is coming from someone who blows VR.
No, I know, and that's what I'm saying. Like I do indulge in a lot of like these new like modern luxuries and all this stuff, but Amazon always felt like too weird and dystopian to me. And I mean, you guys have seen it. I really like very, very rarely use it.
I do agree. He likes going to stores, looking around, wasting hours of time to not find it anyway.
No, I like going to stores because stores, I also like, I'm not sometimes I go to mom and pop stores and stuff, but I also like nice. I also like even if they're not mom and pop stores and they're national stores, like I don't want the only option to be Amazon. And to me, the only way to stop that from happening is to go and support all these other stores, or else they're going to go out of business.
3 months.
And so like slowly but surely, all of you people are gonna force me into just being like, okay, fine, I'll just get Jeff Bezos, I'll suck him off, and this is the only place I can get anything. It's terrible.
Welcome to the party, Danny.
It's terrible. Everybody go out and buy something from a store.
I'll tell you what.
It's a good experience.
The day that Amazon is somehow 80% same day or like same couple hours shipping, that's it. That's the great event.
Once it's that, why would you go to a store?
No, you won't.
If it can come in a couple hours,
no, that's it.
Anything you want,
that's
free
it.
shipping.
Driving to the store is a half hour, maybe, depending on the person.
Driving to the store and parking and then shopping around, coming back, that's a 2-hour ordeal.
Also, dealing with the person that just stole your spot or the person that like bought 1,000 items in the 18 item or less line. It's like, you don't want to deal with people. I'd rather this robot hand me the thing I don't actually need.
I don't know. I'd rather deal with the minor inconveniences of the parking lot or the line at the store rather than just like not leave my home.
Oh, I love not
This is
leaving my home.
crazy.
What are you
to
talking
me.
about? You have
Like
to-
I need like you people. We need to go outside.
You go outside by opening the door and getting your package.
Ugh.
Breath of fresh air.
This
Solved.
is this society is gonna collapse.
Me and JT just rip off the robot mask, start dancing. No, I'm excited for our shipping. I just don't want to leave. I don't want to move. Keep me here.
I don't mind. I don't mind not leaving the house. Honestly, I have a confession.
Here we go.
Because back when COVID first started, we all got quarantined. Everyone was freaking out, saying, this is insane. We're not allowed, like, we can't leave our homes. Everything's closed. Dude, I had my job, went to work from home. I loved it. Loved every second of it. Never was worried for a second. I was like, this is amazing. I get to stay home and do work from here and do nothing else. Play video games.
JT died and went to heaven when COVID struck.
Yeah.
Danny, exact opposite end of that coin. Danny,
Yeah, Danny, I thought about jumping off my balcony every day.
there was
You guys are tremendously lucky. You don't have to scrape me off the bottom of that sidewalk.
I wasn't.
It wouldn't be our job.
Yeah. It's like, the closest friends have to do it.
Friends always have-
New law.
Well, this is new law that whoever he hosts a podcast with has to come scrape his,
Come scrape it off.
his corpse.
I'd be like, there has to be a way for me to null this agreement somehow. I'm not doing it.
This is what you signed up for.
Yeah.
That's what I signed up for.
So it was the total opposite for me. I was terrified in every way, and I just like I was on my balcony a lot because I was just trying to get air and look at other people from across the way and be like, hey.
Yeah, Danny was one of those people that would look.
I like interacting with other people. Sometimes they suck, yeah, but that's just like that's also kind of like what fills up my days, those interactions. I think they're nice. I like going outside.
That's fair.
All right.
It kind of sounds like you need more things to do.
It sounds like I need more things to do. I feel like
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
I don't think I do. You guys are just saying how you like to just stay inside the whole day.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
and
still
do
doing
work
some-
from
I'm
inside
still doing
and-
stuff like I'll walk around.
No, I mean, of course I'll do stuff inside, but I don't want to be trapped inside, not the outside, not have anything to do, not have any stores or not have any places to go. It's just like, oh, that's just the outside where the fucking Amazon drones fucking rule the land and are just like are shipping boxes everywhere. Like, I don't want that to happen.
It's where they recharge and they swarm like pigeons
Like,
on top of Brooklyn.
Like, I like going. Sometimes I take a walk around the park.
You
and
can
do.
still do that.
Yeah, but
You're not gonna- you're not
First of all,
gonna
that was never outlawed
Yeah,
during
that's
COVID.
But I don't like that. It's I don't know. I don't
you
like.
can
I don't like where
always
it's
do
heading.
that.
You can walk.
Also, when was the last time you walked around the park? I run there every day. I run at the park every day.
Oh, I walk around the park all the time.
Never see ya.
I don't run around the park.
What-
definitely
I would
not.
still see you if I was running and you were walking.
What is?
Yeah, I know. But when do you walk?
What is the quantifiable
When do I
number?
When do you run? Rather,
Every day.
I usually walk in the morning.
I'm never up before 1
Okay.
p.m.
Well, there you go.
What number attribute is all the time? what number is that?
like 3-4 times a week.
This bullshit.
I
No,
don't
this-
buy
This
it.
bullshit.
I don't buy it.
What do you mean?
I hear-
It is not
the only
bullshit
time
at all.
I hear Danny wake up and then all I hear is his engine rev to 7-Eleven. Then he comes back with like a sandwich.
And then I walk.
I don't
I
buy
walk.
it. I don't buy 3 to 4 times a week. I think you're being generous. to
Once a-
yourself.
once a
Absolutely. Also, I don't. Walk
I'll
around-
give it
also,
twice.
Also, usually I don't walk around the whole park. I'll just walk around like the back part.
Danny walks
I'll walk to the park.
to his car and into the house.
No. What are you talking about?
Look at this smile. Look at this devious
You don't
smile.
know anything about what I do. Like,
First of all, I know a lot.
you obviously don't, because I walk all the time at the park.
Now Danny's gonna walk like 4 times a
Yeah.
week and make a note of it and be like, "Oh no, sorry, I can't do anything." Walking.
I don't need to make a note of it to appease any of you. I walk all the time. I really do. I go to the park all the time.
I believe you.
I check on the progress. I again, I don't walk around the whole thing. That's like a lot of work. It's kind of a big park.
It actually is a pretty big park.
I'm not claiming to do any amount of like true physical labor. Like, I kind of just walk to the park and just kind of like lollygag around. Maybe I sit on a bench and walk back. It starts my day.
Fair enough.
We get out of here. Danny has to.
Yeah.
Danny has to go for a walk.
This is bullshit. Everything. Just because you guys don't want to leave your house and never leave your house doesn't mean I can't.
No one said you
No one
can't.
said you can't.
Or doesn't mean that I don't. I do.
People did say you don't.
People, we did. We said maybe.
Find me on Instagram at JTHold97 and find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/PickyBoysStreaming.
You can find me at Danny is watching on Instagram and sitting on a bench at the park, like I normally do.
You can find me at Ant Prisco. Can't forget to follow.
13 shots.
Picky Boys Podcast. Like, share, subscribe, and check out the Patreon link in the bio down below.
Oh yeah.